Okay guys, as you can see, I've bought another little 800 millimeter Corsair from Nitro. There's nothing wrong with my old one, but I've just got it flying real good now, and there's some things I want to do different. So these planes were so cheap that I figured that I would go ahead and get another one and kind of mod it up a little different. I've got the canopy done. What I've done is follow this line. Went ahead and cut the canopy right out again. Added a tab. That's way it gives you plenty of room. Added the pin. I had to cut this one out to get to this tab and put a nut, blind nut, a bolt, and a servo arm. Now I'm going to end up gluing this back in. I haven't done that yet. Now on my other one, I have an AA battery in the nose for weight, and on this one I'm going to use the 2200, and I've cut it out, and this battery is 4 inches, so it's ending up right here. So I'm hoping that this is going to give me the weight I need without using the AA battery. Okay, I've also added the tape on the battery, so I'm pulling on that instead of the wire. Now this battery here is the 2200 mAh 20C. It's still the 2-cell. So it should just give me more flight time and the weight. If I'm going to carry the weight, it might as well be in the battery that I'm going to use. Okay guys, a couple quick things while I got you here. Now on my battery, I've already changed the end on this one. I've been using this one on my T28, but it was too heavy. I'm using a 1600 in a T28, and this is a 22, but I've already changed the ends, and what I'm going to do is just make a little adapter here. I've already got it made up. I'm just going to, that way I can keep the ESC plug alone, and that way this plane is only going to draw what it's going to draw anyway. So that's a quick tip. Now you can also use the banana plug here if you don't, and just put the small plug on. Then just make some adapters. I got a bunch of different adapters that I make. Alright, now the prop. I don't like the little plastic stock pieces, so I'm gonna go with the E-flite 1/8, and this is the stock prop that was on the plane, and this is the one I'm going to use. And I found you can get these through Amazon.com. Here they are. They're a grand wing, and hopefully you can see this number here, because this will tell you exactly what to order. And if you can't see that, I'll give you the numbers later. Okay, one more quick thing here. I did cut the shaft about 3/8 of an inch off. What you want is when this goes on, you want it to be able to go all the way up. Make sure it goes all the way up. If not, it's going to be sticking way out here, and I found that it's kind of like trouble. So get that all the way up. Now this prop works really good. I've got it on my old one and it runs fine, so trust me on the prop. Okay guys, I finally got this thing together. It was a pretty quick and easy little build. It doesn't take you really long. Now I've added a little checkered on this one, since this one is number 2, just so I can tell the two apart. I've also, again, poked a hole, 2 holes, one in each side, just to let some air out. They don't have very much room for that. I've got the receiver in, and got it tucked in, even with this battery and the adapter. I've still got plenty of room here. Tucked the receiver down in, and I use the Spectrums, tucked it down in, and the antenna run into the back here past the ESC. The ESC is still in the stock location. Now, was doing center of gravity, and the manual says 62 millimeters back. Well, I'm running 52 on my old one. And what I also like about this battery is roughly like right in this area, which is, you know, about an inch here, I'm running at 52. And if I need a little more down, I can always shove it in and get a little more nose weight, or I can either pull it back and get less. So this way I'm able to control how much nose weight that I do add to this plane by just with the battery that I'm using. So that's another nice thing about this one, this mod, and that's about it. So just cutting this out and adding the bigger battery. On the bottom again, you know, use the heat shrink around your clips and clevises. Add a little bit of extra glue around them. Now I didn't do any gluing on the wing because I sometimes have to replace them, so I just taped each side of the wing on this one. But the top, I did take some hot glue and run all the way down because I think it helps strengthen the fuselage up some. And if I do have to change the wing, this is pretty easy to get off here. Alright, so let's take this thing out and see what it can do. Okay guys, we're at the airport again with Corsair number 2. Hoping I have this sub-trimmed enough where I can oh shoot, don't know. This time still holding a lot up. Try this. No, I still need more up, so I'm just going to be a little more careful today. I think I ran out of trim again. But I love the weight. And tell you the truth, she's still flying. Still got quite a bit of speed. It ain't as bad as yesterday. And this isn't the maiden flight, in case you haven't seen it yet. But yesterday I come out here and struck those telephone poles. I struck the telephone wires. And I still need to sub-trim it up a little bit, but we can, I think, at least fly it today. But she is really a lot more fun. Yeah, I just need to pull a little bit more sub-trim in her because I don't have as much. I've got to hold down on the stick quite a bit. But man, look at that thing roll. She is flying really good with that weight. And since it's a battery, why not? And she just rolling real good, hanging right there, not really climbing way up like I used to be. Let's see. Yeah, there's 2 rolls and she went good. Still gonna have to be a little careful here because I'm holding down on these sticks quite a bit to keep her. And I don't know if you can see it from there, but I've even added some bigger wheels yesterday. I had a little more damage than I thought. I had broke the motor mount where the motor mount fastens to, so I had to make one, and then I guess when I shoved the motor back, it kind of seized the motor. But I had another one. These are the same motors that's in the T28 and I think the P40. And I've got the 2200 milliamp in here, so I should really get a lot of flight time, which will be fun. Yeah, there's my timer. And since I've already crashed this plane once, and I still need some up trim, let's see if we can bring this thing in, which is going to probably be tricky because I've got so much nose weight. And I'm holding down on the stick. Come on, stay out of this water. Told you it was going to be a little rough. Let me put some sub trim in this thing and I'm going to try her again. But that prop, guys, I haven't played with it like I want to yet, but that prop it's got a lot of torque. Alright, I'm going to go trim this plane some more. So tomorrow, keep your eye out for the fine-tuning video of the Corsair number 2.